Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome in on this Friday night. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. There we go. Good evening once again. Welcome in on this Friday night from the Channel 9 studio. This is Sports Chat with Mr. 33. I am he, Mr. 33. And we're going to talk about what happened tonight on SmackDown, as we are 9 days away from Clash Paris, the Clash in Paris, the PLE that WWE has in store for us. So tonight they coming from Ireland, and so they had allowed Becky Lynch to come over from what they borrowed her from Raw, I guess. But she's an Intercontinental Champion, so I guess she can travel from show to show. But tonight, they let us start the show off tonight talking about, she's home and things of that nature, and she went after her own people. She went after her own people, and pretty much said, "Yo, y'all don't need to be here for this. Y'all don't even deserve all this." And she felt like, her country wasn't backing her, that she don't get no coverage and all this other stuff. So as she's saying all this, the women's champ Tiffany Stratton comes down to the ring. And she's telling her she about to do some damage to Becky, and then Nia comes in, and they start to attack her. They jump her, whatever the case may be. They putting boots to the ground or boots to the back, however you want to put it. And then all of a sudden we see Jade Cargill come out there, and she comes out there and does a little damage, and gets him out of there. And as all of this is occurring, Nick Aldis decides to, book a match between those four participants. So it's going to be Jay Cargill, Tiffany Stratton versus Nia and Becky Lynch later on in the show. So that's how they ended that segment. And so we head to the first match, which would be Mello Don't Miz. Realist, what's going on with you? Good evening. Mello Don't Miz versus the Motor City Machine Guns. Now, Mello Don't Miz is consistent of Carmelo Hayes and the Miz. And last week they had a nice little run. They got a victory, even though the Miz let Carmelo do the work, tagged himself in, and get the pin. So Miz felt like he did something last week. But they got a little different opponent. This is Motor City Machine Guns, the former tag champs. Uh, so this match pretty much was pretty level, pretty even, as Motor City Machine Gun, when they get themselves going, they fast paced. So as they getting their momentum, they double teaming and doing the quick tags and all this other stuff. But Miz comes out of Miz comes out of nowhere. He does what he do. Uh, but Carmelo Hayes is really. I'm not going to say he's improving. He's been consistent with his work, but he's been doing what he needed to do. But because he wasn't winning, now that he got the last win last Friday, he's starting to impress some people. He's been impressed me, but it's looked like they trying to get him over. But the Miz is the Miz is the Miz. He gonna try to get in where he fits in. So he did it again. Uh, he tagged himself in after Carmelo does what he do, gets the 3 count. Melo don't miss. They defeat the Motor City Machine Gun, and they on a little roll right now. They got 2 wins in a row. Carmelo wasn't as mad as he was last week. He ain't tripping. I think he gonna ride the wave for a little bit. He rather be on a winning streak than worried about who's getting the pins or whatever the case may be. So then the next match, this is realest lady right here with Charlotte Flair versus Piper Niven, and Piper Niven's gonna come out with Chelsea Green and Albert Fry. Alexa Bliss did not make the appearance this week, and and it definitely showed. What up, though? Shout out to my 33 brother. And it shows, as Charlotte is doing what she needs to do. Piper is counteracting, but once Charlotte got her in that figure 8, and I almost said the Secret Harvest, but Chelsea Green and Albert Friday got her up out of there, and the rest was up to Piper Niven. And Piper Niven definitely finished, because it was pretty much a 3-on-1. Piper Niven's hit up finisher, got the 3 count, and for the first time in a while, Piper Niven got an actual victory over somebody that's not Piper Niven got a victory over somebody with name pizzazz. This was like one of the first victories she had in a long time over somebody, like I said, with like a Charlotte Flair. She hasn't beaten Becky Lynch. They couldn't beat Selena Vega. But tonight she beat Charlotte Flair, even though she had help from Secret Harvest. So it was a big win for her. The next segment was after that was John Cena. John Cena John Cena comes out, he greets the crowd. Logan Paul comes out. They was all over him. John Cena told him, listen, I'm paraphrasing, I'm gonna sum this up real quick. He said pretty much, man, just bring your A game, man, because if you don't, I'm gonna smash you, and you're gonna be looking bad out here. You're gonna either have what it takes to be here, or I'm gonna beat the shizness out of you. I'm paraphrasing, but John Cena ain't using no shiznit, but that's pretty much what he said. And then Logan Paul tried to antagonize him. He pushed him. John Cena chilled out. Then he put him, he tried to swing on him hit him with a clothesline. John Cena hit him with an A. And, that's the end of the segment. And that's how he left him. He left him in the ring looking crazy. But right after that, later on in the show, Drew McIntyre said, you gotta get your thing back, homeboy. But anyway, so then we go to the Street Profits versus the MFTs. Uh, and Street Profits, they're trying to redeem themselves. They're trying to get themselves back in the tag team race. Solo acting like his guys is like that, but this was actually um what's his name, Tongaloa and JT Mateo. It wasn't Tongaloa. It wasn't this big guy, right? So anyway, they was pretty much dominating the match. But not dominating. It was pretty back and forth. I thought this match was kind of sloppy. They looked it kind of off. JC Mateo, he looked it off. But they had a decent match until Solo gets involved. As Montez is going to the top rope, the big fella goes and push him off the top rope, hurts himself. They get a 2 count. Then all of a sudden, we see Jimmy come out and try to smash him with the chair, bring the number game up. The giant guy, he pushed him out the way, closed on him, took him out in the crowd. Solo standing on top of the announce table. Sammy comes and takes his legs out and hit him with a lure kick. That distracts the JC. All of a sudden, JC rolls out the ring, comes back in the ring. He gets hit with a pop, not a sidewalk slam. Montez go to the top rope, hit him with the frog splash, and then they get the 3 count. So the Street Profits do win, and it's not a shocker, but they've been beefing for a long period of time. But good win by the Street Profits. Now my thing was, while I'm looking at that match, I see B-Fab. I'm like, damn, B-Fab, they don't know what to do with you, honey. Because you had a nice little run with Meechin, and now you back in the corner. I don't know what they're going to do with you, but I'll have that conversation a little bit later as well. Aleister Black came to the ring. He thought he was going to this guy right here, man. Aleister Black was coming to the ring. He thought he was going to fight Ron Killings. R-Truth. Ron Killings said, yo, that's my bad, man. I'm supposed to be in Dublin, Ireland, which where it was at. He said, I went to Dublin, Georgia. Yeah, they that man is something else. Anyway, but he told him like, yo, I got somebody to take my place though. So hold on. So then Damian Priest comes out. They supposed to wrestle, but they get into an all out brawl. So they gonna renew that. But that wasn't even a match, guys. They ain't ring a bell, nothing. He's gonna put Aleister Black through the announce table. The referee, security stopped him. All of that, and that was not, like I said, that wasn't even a match. Like the bell never rung anything. So then we get to the final match: Nia and Becky versus Jade and Tiffy time. Tiffy took a lot of the punishment, from both Nia and Becky. Jade came in, got a little momentum. She took over the match. 2 count happened. Nia came in and involved herself like she was gonna hit Jade with the finishing move that she normally do. And she's on the top rope. Jade catches her, power bombs her, tags Tiffy. Tiffy hits her with the moons to the greatest moonsault ever. Then Jade hit her with a frog splash, which was kind of cute. But it was, it was cute. But Jade gets the pin. I don't even know what I guess Becky just said I ain't even dealing with Shorty because she wilding. And so Jade and Tiffy got the win. They got the 3 count. They got the win. Uh, that was the last match of the night. And as they go off, as they get ready to end the show, John Cena's leaving the building. Uh, Nick Aldis like, yo, I spoke to Brock. Then you see Logan Paul push Nick Aldis, punch John Cena in the face. And knocked him out. And that's how they ended that. That's how they ended SmackDown tonight with the John Cena getting put out, getting knocked out by Logan Paul. That was the get back that Drew told him to get earlier in the not the locker room, the hallways. Like you gotta get your lick back, and he got his lick back because he knocked John Cena out, and that's how they ended the show. So yeah, that was pretty much SmackDown tonight. The matches was okay, but as y'all know, they got the Clash in Paris, which is 9 days away. And they just really trying to ramp this card up for the people. For the most part, we know we got the John Cena match. We got the Drew and Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes hasn't been there, but it's still, he gonna get his look back sooner or later. He'll probably pop up next Friday, show his face like he get ready to do some damage to Drew McIntyre. Oh, by the way, I forgot this part of the show, but let me remind y'all. So Drew McIntyre did come out and like, yo, he said John Cena. He said Cody Rhodes was a bitch, and then while he talking, somebody sneaks in the ring. We look up, it's Randy Orton. Randy Orton RKO Drew McIntyre left him in the ring. So we gonna pay attention to that coming up in Clash in Paris, because we just might see Randy Orton involved with that match. So for the most part, we know we got Seth Rollins in a fatal 4-way match between him, Punk, Jey Uso, and LA Knight. We know Tiffy's gonna fight Jade for the belt once again. I'm not sure if Sammy's gonna be fighting for the belt against Solo, but they might be trying to push that. Nikki Bella's gonna be fighting Becky Lynch. No, wait, I'm sorry, Stephanie Vaquia is supposed to be fighting her. No, Stephanie Vaquia is supposed to fight Naomi, but we don't know what they're gonna do with that now, which is why we have to sit there and see what they're gonna do as far as the vacant belt. Are they gonna start running the tournament? Are they gonna start running the championship tournament on Raw starting Monday? I don't know. It's gonna be a very interesting Raw for that reason alone. I think that I believe they knew that she was pregnant, but I don't know if they're gonna start that tournament around that time, or start it to where they're gonna wait after that pay-per-view. So we have to definitely pay attention to that. So but there's not too many official matches so far. We got Roman Reigns gonna fight Bronson Reed, and then they're gonna have that Sheamus and Rusev final match. Hopefully that's the final match, because they've been wilding all through Raw for the past month with their situations at hand. So those are like the 4 official matches. John Cena, Logan Paul, Fatal 4-Way, Roman Reigns and Sheamus and Tiffany Stratton and Jade, I believe, is gonna be the next one they're gonna add. So that's the update for Raw and SmackDown for the week. Uh, like I said, it's they're really ramping up this Clash in Paris, so it's not going to be too many different storylines going on. Roman gonna get his Roman Jordans back. I guess realist. I don't even know, man. I think something crazy gonna happen. I don't even know. I'm excited to see that match alone, right? Because he need to get his get back. Because this man running around here taking shoes. They call him man. They call the shoe necklace a shoe follow. Like they why Paul Heyman is something else. Uh, I didn't see Braun Breaker didn't have a match, so I don't know if he's gonna make an appearance in that match. But of course, we have, like I said, we got to sit back and wait and see what's going to really happen. We know Roman he might be gearing up for a championship run. That's what I'm seeing. It's the 31st, realist. It's next Sunday. Next Sunday, did I see? I don't remember the time. It might be in the evening. I don't know why I thought I saw 2 o'clock. That might be something else that I saw. It's either 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock, one of those things. But the pay per view is definitely coming this Sunday. Well, next Sunday, not this Sunday. Next Sunday, uh, August 31st. So we got one Raw, we got one more Raw and one SmackDown that's coming. I think that I think they going but what I've been seeing or paying attention to is the fact that, like, on Raw, that I think Asha, Oscar. I said Asha. That's the homie. Oscar and EO is gonna have a fight very soon. It might something might jump off in her match that's coming up soon, and I think they're gonna really go at it sooner or later. I think Oscar's gonna she's gonna be tired of EO, and they're gonna just scrap, and she might get jumped by the Kabuki Warrior. So y'all gotta pay attention to that. Uh, I don't know what they're gonna do with Rhea. I don't think Rhea is gonna win the tournament if they do have a tournament. Uh, I definitely I just can't see her winning because for whatever reason. And then I'm thinking, sooner or later, as far as the Raw Women's division, I think Liv is gonna come back sooner than what we think, and they're gonna have to shake some things up over there. So y'all just pay attention to that. As far as the men's side of Raw, we gotta see if Seth. Well, Seth, it's too early for Seth to lose the belt unless Roman comes down there and helps Jay. I don't think he'll do that because I think Jay want to win by himself, so he might not even take it. I don't think LA Knight is going to win it because, well, LA Knight is part of Raw now, so it's possible, but I don't see it. Uh, like I said, they got Braun running around. And I don't think he has a match set for himself on Clash in Paris. So he's gonna be the wild card because I think Roman is gonna handle Bronson Reed, and he's not gonna be a factor in that championship match. So that's that side of Raw that I'm looking at. But now I'm getting fascinated with SmackDown because, okay, now we see Sami Zayn and Solo going at it. So where does that leave Jacob Fatu? You know what I mean? Like, I'm watching that develop, and I'm like, okay, Jacob is falling back. He's falling back to what? I don't know. But it's very I don't know if it's I don't know what they get ready to do with Jacob. I don't know if they're going, he's in I don't know if they're gonna say he's injured and be missing for a couple months. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he gonna come back with some new recruits. I have no idea. But they minimizing Jacob's appearance over there, and that raises a eyebrow for me. Raises questions like, what are they gonna do with him? I thought Jimmy role was gonna be limited since he got to go take care of his wife. But now I'm seeing that it's Jacob that's not. Yeah, he didn't show himself like tonight. So I don't know. That leaves a lot of questions as far as the men's side over there. On the women's side, once we figure out who's gonna win. Now I'm gonna say this though: if Jade does get her hands on Tiffany, y'all can call me whatever, conspiracy theorist, whatever. I think Jade gonna win this time because they. My thing is, we know they're not letting two black people hold the belts too long at the same time. So now that Naomi dropped the belt, if Jade does win the belt, I think that leads to her and Bianca going 1-on-1. Cause they ain't been speaking since she came back. I don't think they had a conversation since she came back. But I think that's what they're trying to build up over there. But I'm just like I said, I'm just sitting back and watching. As far as who's not been there, who's like roles are being limited or whose appearances is being knocked down a little bit. You know what I mean? So is that's what I'm looking for as far as SmackDown women and the men. I just don't know what they're gonna do with Cody because Cody, if Drew don't win the belt, does that we know John Cena and Brock Lesnar they're gonna fight. I don't think Brock is there to win a title. I just think Brock is there to fight Cena for his last match. But that means that Cody is just there. Cody's just gonna hold the belt. If he defeats Drew McIntyre, there's not too many people that even has an opportunity. Like, do you give the shot? I thought they were gonna give the shot to Damian Priest, but he fighting Aleister Black. So I don't think that's what's gonna happen. Uh, this is the intriguing part. So once the Clash in Paris is there, we get to see they're gonna drop some hints. Who's gonna fight Cody? Who's gonna fight if Seth win, who's gonna be the next opponent? Maybe Roman, it may be somebody else. Who knows? Gunther might come out. It leaves thoughts to the imagination. I think that's a very good way to have us on the edge of our seats because we really don't know. Like, we like I said, we don't know who's going to do what. I don't think they're going to they're going to show their hand at the Clash, right? Because like I said, if it's Roman fights in that day, and he probably sit out the rest of the show. But one never knows because they got the Wrestling Palooza that comes up in September, the middle of September. So they'll probably start giving you little minor matches, the champs, the minor matches, right? Judgment Day, I don't think they have a match as far as their tag team titles. Uh, Dom is trying to win his thing his the AAA belt still. So, they have a lot of events going on. So, if you're not paying attention, you might, like I said, you might not even know who's doing what. Like, for example, they just had the AAA thing. We see Otis was over there. We see Omos was over there. Uh, is AJ Styles fighting Dom again? I don't even know. See, this is why I have to continue to watch because they may throw that match in Monday. Like AJ, you and Dirty Dom, y'all get your match in, and that's the last time y'all gonna have that wrestling match. I don't know, but it's gonna be very interesting. Like I said, in this next few days, because I read you about 5 matches. If they doing a pay-per-view with 5 matches, that don't sound right. They might add 1 or 2, and then like I said, I read 5 of them. I ain't even. I ain't even see a girls match yet. I'm thinking that Jade and Tiff is gonna fight, but I don't know. It's not official as far as I know. So, it's gonna be very, very interesting as we head towards clash in the clash in Spain, which is August 31st once again. Uh in the rest of the world of sports, we see that this is the final weekend of the NFL preseason. Uh so shout out to my co-host, my 33 partner, my 33 brother rather. The word is hosting, or he is blessing us with a fantasy league this year. I believe the draft is tomorrow at 5 p.m. He was in the chat. I was hoping he'd come up and explain it a little bit more. But tomorrow is his draft. If you need information, if you want to join the fantasy league, hit up the word on Instagram, or message him on his Facebook. Excuse me, his community wall. You know, I'm going to participate. I'm kind of excited. Uh, I make no. I'm thinking about doing a show about me drafting tomorrow if it goes through. But so if y'all see me tomorrow around, I think the draft is at 5 p.m. So if y'all see me live tomorrow, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be talking about my drafting in the fantasy league, presented by the 9%. And speaking of, there he
Wiggy,
go.
wiggy, 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 wiggy,
What
wiggy.
up, though?
Chill, man. What it do? What the business is, fam? Yeah, man. People don't like me, bro. I'm like, damn, they don't even want to join the fucking fantasy football. So I'm about probably gonna have to contact a couple people. I was trying to keep it YouTube because I wanted to stream the draft and stuff, but I'm probably gonna call a couple
Oh,
people
okay,
I know and see if they want to join.
okay.
I'm like, we doing it for
Because I
fun,
was, I
bro.
like,
You know? hmm
yeah, I know. That's why I said I don't understand if there's no fees or anything like that. I don't know why people don't. I don't know, man. Maybe they trying to slow the flow. I can't call it,
Man,
but
bro, I'm
like I
done.
said,
I'm gonna put, but you know what? I didn't promote it enough. I mean, I just, So when is the beginning of the season?
the fourth,
And you know what? I might
the
push the
fourth of
draft back
September.
then. I can push the draft then. I can push it to next weekend.
You could push it to next Saturday,
Yeah, we'll push it to next Saturday. I push the draft back to next Saturday. That gives
unless you
people
want to
more time.
do like unless you want to do the draft like as part of like the Wednesday night or like the Monday night or something like that, like the middle of the like after Labor Day, like the second or something like that. Like make it a stream. You know what I mean? Like, all right, we're gonna do the stream at your regular time because that gives people because
Let me look, cause
it'll
I
be
got a
kind of
wedding to
crazy.
go
'Cause-
to. I got a
Okay,
wedding. Where's my calendar? Where's my bro? My phone. Oh, here.
you getting remarried? That's what's up. You
I can push
renewing
it
the
back to
vows.
Saturday. I could. Oh no,
All
no.
right, so there y'all have it.
My wife
Uh,
cousin. No, my wife cousin getting married. No, we ain't doing that
oh,
until not
okay.
next year. The year after that. We ain't been in New Orleans since the kids been born, so we might go down there and do it. I almost damn near bought a timeshare down there. I was about to buy property down there. I was literally about to, but I wasn't
Mm.
gonna stay in them. It was in the hood. Like I'm straight. I ain't staying there, but I rent that shit out. But no,
So
we about
as
to buy
y'all
a
here,
timeshare down
we
there.
gonna right.
Oh no, I was just saying that shit is amazing how we was like 8 years ago compared to now, bro. It was like shit. I mean, life happened though, but shit, we was
Yeah,
able to
life is
do
life
what
is
we
always
wanted
gonna
when we
happen.
wanted. And hmm But yeah, man, I'm like, damn, Jay doing frog splashes now.
Yeah, did you see Jay with the frog splash? I think they trying to rev her. Listen, like I said, I think they trying to rev her up. Like I said, she's gonna beat Tiffany this time. Whenever that match occurs, and that's when Bianca gonna come in, and they gonna have to squash their beef, and that's what they're gonna be doing. They gonna be going at it for a little bit.
Bianca go want a
So
shot at the
I
belt when Jay get it, and then I think that's when Bianca and
right.
Tiffany go at it. That's gonna let Jade and Nia go at it, and then eventually, like WrestleMania, is gonna be Jay and Bianca.
Mm, maybe so. Maybe so. Because, like
Or
I
some
said,
people.
I don't know what they're gonna do with that belt. I don't know what they're gonna do with the Raw belt as Naomi laid it down. Like I said, it's too late for them to have a woman's title. I feel bad for Stephanie because they I they couldn't even let her win the belt from Naomi because they had to
She wasn't gonna
announce
win that belt
pregnancy.
from. Yeah, she wasn't gonna win it
You
from
don't think
Naomi.
so?
No, I don't think they. I don't think they'll
Mm.
give her the belt that early. She gonna be like a LA Knight, bro. I mean, you got too many people. Becky Lynch is still a B card, bro. She ain't even came up. Bailey there. Motherfucking Rhea's still there. Liz still there. I mean, for Stephanie to come and just grab the main title and without having like a tag team, without any of those titles, the only person that did that was Tiffany. Like since I've been watching, again, just come in and grab a major belt like that. But how she did it, you know what I'm saying? She kind of snuck around and took advantage.
No, they did that with Stephanie Vaquer. Remember she had the tag belt, then she won the Intercontinental belt.
No, she didn't. Stephanie Valkyrie, no, she just came from NXT. She ain't had no belt yet. You talking about Valkyrie? She had an Intercontinental belt
Oh no,
in
yeah, I'm
WWE.
sorry. That was What was it? Lila
But that's
Valkyria.
what
Yeah,
I'm
that
saying.
one. She did it.
That's not the main belt though. Like the main belt for the A-listers, bro. I mean, she got hype, doing the little booty bounce thing. But I mean, just to catapult
Yeah,
her
but they
over
gave.
everybody else just coming in, bro. They ain't did nobody like that. I mean, but
Mm.
that's what I'm saying. Like even when they did it for Tiffany, wasn't nobody there but Bianca and Nia. I mean, on the women's side, now you got Alexa coming back, you got Charlotte Flair coming back, uh, but you ain't really have nobody over there. So it was
They
Tiffany
finally
time.
elevated Jade.
That
Yeah, that's
that
what I'm
was
saying.
perfect, bro.
It's open.
Hmm
It's open everywhere, and that's what I'm saying. Like Tiff time may be it may be the battery might run out on that clock because they got too much going on. It's too many stories that could develop. You know what I mean? Like I said, we
But
just spoke about a Jade and a Bianca match.
but you know what's
So
crazy?
that gonna be
Out of all them,
good.
out of all them girls that came in, I was shocked they gave Julia that belt that quick. Even that belt, they gave that shit to her kind of quick.
And she ain't even been wrestling.
I know, it's probably hurt.
She had that one match like 2 weeks ago, and that was it. That's what I'm saying. The women's card on SmackDown is their names is revving up. Like even if you look right, you got look tonight they let Piper Niven beat Charlotte. They trying.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're gonna push her to something to where it's gonna
they should
be.
have
You
been
know what I
pushed
mean?
Piper,
They're gonna
bro.
break up Secret Service. I'm just yeah. That's like the first major win she had in a while.
They should have been pushing Piper, bro. Like how big she is, and how dominant she can be. I hate when they do that. When they take like dominant people and make them like secondary. How they did Braun Strowman, man. Braun Strowman should have came through there to annihilate him, especially after him and whatchamacallit had that battle. Him and Bronson Reed.
Right. They made Bronson Reed like a giant killer all of a sudden. He ain't killed nothing. He over there stealing shoes. But that's what they do when they feel like there's no competition. Like look at Omos. Omos, like I said, Omos, they put Omos on the AAA card to win a Royal Rumble. A Battle Royal
Mm,
rather.
Who was
I'm
that
like,
boy?
really? This what y'all doing with
Oh,
him?
the big dude. Oh yeah, that big dude, the big black
Right.
dude.
Yeah, he over there
They don't
throwing
know how.
midgets and stuff.
I mean, they don't know how. Yeah, I seen that shit, bro. It just popped up on my YouTube feed for some reason, bro. In the shorts, when the midget, I'm watching it. He tapped him on the back of the leg. He turned around, looking, didn't see him, and then he looked down. And, oh, yeah, he pretty about to toss that little motherfucker. I threw his ass in the stand.
Ah, I seen that. I like, oh my god, if we're watching this, man, he gonna have a whole field day with it.
Man, I was sitting there
I
cracking
like,
up, bro.
oh man. That cold call was weird because they had Otis with a guy that was a girl. They was wild.
What?
They was wilding in that AAA. I was like, yo, what are they doing? Oh man.
Man, it's certain people like they don't know how to use them. They don't know how to use them. Like they didn't know how to use Cody before he left. He had to go to a whole nother place, build his character, and then come back. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know how to use him.
Yeah, realize they that's what they did. They let little booty get beat up by thick thighs. You talk about Piper Niven and Charlotte. Yeah, that's what
Man, that
happened though. But
she
that's
squashed the she squashed her neck, bro. I'm looking like how you fighting right before she do the leg drop? Like she was fighting to get loose. Like she like, damn bitch, come on, hurry up. Get your big ass over here. Soon as she was about to do the leg drop, her body went limp. Like, what the fuck? That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes that shit don't be looking close to real. I'd be like, man, I ain't taking that bump. That's how I was looking at what's my man name? That Tonga dude, he gonna get hurt again. He don't know how to take a kick. Montez Ford, he pulled back on them kicks twice. You can tell he don't know how to take a kick,
yeah, that's
bro.
what I was
Because
saying.
that first one, I
That's
knew
why I
his
was
jaw
saying
was
like
fucking
that match
hurting.
was
Like
not clean at all.
he got, and then JC, man, he really threw that dude strong. Well, he used to be a bodybuilder, Olympic bodybuilder, but he literally threw Montez for real. Like, goddamn, that was a real throw. He didn't jump into that. He threw his ass for real. And like when he tried to do that
Yeah,
Rousey
he
World
did.
Slam, he picked him up. When he picked him up, I think he was like, oh, he probably about to fly out his goddamn hands. Because when he picked him up, I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
how he cradling him? Like his legs
yeah.
look
I'm like, yo, what is he?
like motherfucker like he was on the swing or something. Like, god damn, bro.
Like he gonna rock his ass somewhere? Like he gonna rock him to sleep or something? Like, what are you doing? But that's why I'm saying, some of these guys need some more time. You know what I mean? They just brought him over there. They could have not NXT, but that's why I thought they were gonna use TNA for to get these guys ready.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they need to be in NXT, but they've been
Man,
everywhere else.
them motherfuckers ain't go to TNA. Them motherfuckers be getting fucked up for real, TNA and AEW. Them motherfuckers be hitting for real, bro. They don't be bullshit.
I'm telling people right now, if I'm gonna start, I'm really going. I'm not even gonna watch AEW the show. I'm gonna watch the pay per views. They be better than the show. Like, wait, what? Like, I'm trying to catch the storyline. It's just like the show, the PLE, the pay per views is better. Like, I can't
But
grasp that thing.
I don't even be knowing. These be like some dudes. It look like they walked in 7-Eleven and just start hiring people to wrestle, bro. That's how that shit look, bro. I was like, these don't even look like wrestlers. I can do that shit, but they be getting them like some backyard wrestlers. I'd be like, God damn, bro, fuck that. Like
Yeah, the
I'm not about to
MJFs
take
and the
millions
Adam
to do that.
Coles and uh. They be doing too much over there. I'm like, yo, let me try to let me catch the storyline. Only thing I know is that the artists formerly known as Edge and Christian, they gonna work together for a little bit. That's the only thing I know. That's the only thing I know right now. And the Hurt Syndicate, they kicked the dude out. He over there with Ricochet, rocking with Ricochet. Now he almost set a dude on fire the other night. Like, wait, what? Why are you
Bro,
setting the
they
dude
want
on? What are we doing? Y'all
They
want
trying to be. They trying to remake the Attitude Era over there, bro. That's what that
y'all
shit look
trying to
like.
be extreme attitude era. Y'all trying to mix two things in one. Y'all can't do that, you know. But hey, they like it. I love it. NXT,
So that,
Nia's
that's what
been
Red.
busy because Nia's been on NXT and SmackDown. I'm waiting for Lash to come over to the SmackDown because that's her rival in NXT. She been over there trying to whoop Lash, and Lash been spearing her through things, power bombing her. Lash been kicking her face in. So that's something I've been looking for. It's slowing
Mm.
down realistic. Like that's what I'm telling you, AEW is slowing down like immensely. Like I'm like, yo, where y'all going with these? Where y'all going with it? Right? We got what's her name? What's her name? Formerly known, artist formerly known as Sasha Banks. She got like 95 belts. Now she working with the girl that what was her name? And rest WWE Amber Moon. They made Amber Moon look real good. Well, Amber Moon always looked good, but they didn't. I don't think they know that what Amber Moon's going through. If they don't fix Carmelo Hayes, they're gonna look alike. That's how I see Carmelo Hayes. Because Carmelo Hayes can actually carry. He can carry some people. I guess that's what they're trying to show him doing with the Miz. Literally, Carmelo Hayes is they not using him well enough for me. Lola,
They
stop
need to.
barking.
He he could have been a modern day Shawn Michaels. That's how I look at Carmelo Hayes. That's how they should push him.
Like he's the one. Like if they was I don't even know if he can do that. If they was smart, he would be the one to beat like Solo. He would be the one to beat Solo and let him get a little run. And let him take, let him take his bumps against the Miz. Let him, finally get a win over Aleister Black. Dudes like that. That's how they can get him elevated to from a mid card to almost a B plus
Man,
guy.
with his move sets though, bro. I'm telling you, he can be he can be that little guy fucking up the big guys because how quick he is, his moves. I mean, his move set. I mean, that dude, he badass. He just, I don't know. They should
I
turn his
just think that
face.
they.
Yeah, Black Shawn Michaels.
I just think that yeah, he
Mm.
can. That's who he looks like. I was watching an old show of Shawn Michaels, like they early '90s, and he was like really starting to get to Bret Hart. That's who he looks like, though. He really does look like that. And I'm
Yeah.
saying to myself, okay, well, how do y'all get him up there? Y'all not gonna let him do that to Cody. Y'all not gonna let him do that to like Randy Orton. So they're gonna have to drop the belt to like a heel for him to become a babyface. They're not just like I said. I don't think they're using him well enough. Like right now, okay, y'all showing him get ready to be upset with Miz. He might spaz out, and the fan they trying to get him bumped up to a baby face to where he gonna snap on Miz and they gonna show him some love. But I just don't think they trying to hold on for like till the end of the year. See what happens with Cody Rhodes. We know John Cena's not coming back next year. Uh they just got to do some better writing for him. That's how I view it. They gotta book him with some real pizzazz. Like I
Where
can see him
Gunther
fighting
at
a
though, bro?
Damian Priest. I can see him lasting.
Where Gunther at?
Say that again.
Where
I
Gunther
don't
at?
know. That's what I was saying.
He working on it. He
That's
on
what I
some
was saying about
Ozempic
the
right
fatal
now,
four
trying to
way.
get rid of Gunther taking Ozempic, trying to get rid of that dad bod, bro. That's what he doing right now.
I was saying earlier, like I don't know if Seth does win, is Gunther gonna come back to try to claim the belt, or like I don't even know. They're not even like he's been out. Like he ain't even been seen. So I'm just wondering what are they gonna do with Gunther? I'm just trying to see what they do with that. Like Gunther should have been fighting somebody like
No,
Rusev right now. They got
if
him fighting goddamn Sheamus all day.
if Gunther get put on SmackDown, he'll get lost in the sauce. That's how you know he ain't no star. But like, even think about the star. Like, even like Damian Priest and Drew. They went over to SmackDown. They kind of fell into the B rating. On Raw, they was like kind of A.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like you pushed them over there, right? Like, all right, they was going to all fight Jacob. Now they let Solo roll. So now they ain't got nobody to fight. Now Drew get ready to fight Cody now. But they just brought Jamie and Priest back today. Like they gave him like a whole month off. They ain't even know what to do with him. Him and Aleister Black.
They was about to make him. They was about to make Damian Priest the new R-Truth. That's what they was about to do. The R-Truth came back. I'm like, why is he doing all these backstage promos and shit? You remember when you used to play the wrestling game and you get to that?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, all these backstage promos.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, what he's like, he ain't even wrestling. He just all right, yo, leave him alone, and that's not the guy to fight. And I'm like, it's just, I don't know, man.
Like he was a
It
Jiminy Cricket of the locker room. Like, god damn, bro.
I don't like. Then we also have to see how they're gonna do this now, especially now that the new deals coming through. For those of y'all that don't know, WWE and ESPN is like linked up together. They want y'all to pay $30 a month for pay-per-views. Uh, Peacock is Peacock is only going to be on Saturday night main events. They taking that off of regular TV now. So I think Clash in Paris is the last PLE before they go over to ESPN. So
I thought it was at the end of the year.
it's it,
I thought it said 2026.
yeah. What
The
ESPN
ESPN
deal?
did. Yeah, I thought it was 2026.
Mm, uh, I might be misquoting it. I know like Peacock is like no Peacock was going to be left out for 2026. Now they just giving them Saturday night main event. But I think what's that the one in September Papalooza, is that the name of the daggone pay per view? I think that's the first one they're going to do. I think that's the first one ESPN is going to get. So Survivor Series is going to be on ESPN because they just
Oh
they just
shit!
on all type of talk shows. What happened?
Well, I'm looking at ESPN website. It says, let me pull up the full article. Where's the article? Oh, it's a video.
Hmm.
Uh, okay, it says John Cena will headline an additional WWE Premium Live event next month in Indianapolis that will stream on ESPN direct to customer service. John Cena will be joined by Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre at the WWE inaugural WrestlePalooza on Saturday, September 20th. That event. So
Right.
hold on.
That's what I'm saying. They that's so once they do that like I said, if they doing Power WrestlePalooza, they gonna do the one in November. I don't is that Survivor Series or War Games? I don't even know what the name of this shit's on no more. But I think it's Survivor Series, but I guess they calling it War Games. The one in San Diego. They gonna do that on everything after that is gonna be ESPN. And like I said, they want y'all to pay $29.99 a month and all of that other stuff. But there's gonna be people that's gonna pay it. If we gotta watch it, we gonna pay it. I
You know
guess.
why I'm shocked? I'm shocked because of TKO, that company behind WWE. I'm shocked that they did that with ESPN because of them. I thought they'd do more of a. Well, I guess I'm not then because UFC is on ESPN.
Right. They putting
Never mind.
everything on ESPN.
That makes sense.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for them. I won't be listen. I won't be surprised they take it from Netflix and make Raw on that. Give ESPN some more things on Monday night. ESPN trying to buy
Uh,
everything. Disney trying to be in control of
uh,
everything.
if they do that, they create a WWE station, like a channel station, then because you still got Monday Night
They
Football.
already had
You
that.
got that. Yeah. No, I'm talking about it'll be ESPN. It won't be. No, you're not ESPN. Yeah, like ESPN West, ESPN South, with all that shit. It'll be an
Mm-hmm.
ESPN WWE channel.
Oh,
They have like a network channel, like ESPN. I know they got WWE Network. I'm talking about ESPN. It's before if they take it off of Netflix and do all that, they just go totally take it over.
keep
I'm telling you, though.
keep your eye open. They may be in the works of that coming soon
So
too.
they ain't trying to get
Golly.
a deal with just this, so they go see how that work out because ESPN is owned by Disney. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that's gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? Like Disney, they part is just a partnership, broadcast a partnership now. But if Disney broadcast wrestling, I mean, so it's gonna have to be cleaner than what it is. It's gonna man, it should go like they in Saudi Arabia every night.
I mean, what's his name might come back. Pat McAfee might come back soon. Now that because they trying to make him
It's football season, bro.
top dog over there. They don't care. He don't call no
Shit,
football
Pat
game.
do. Ooh, Pat, he do his
Pat
commentary,
don't.
bro. He take off. That's why he take off during football season. He don't take off. I mean, he do his podcast and broadcast on ESPN, bro. He talk his shit, bro.
Oh yeah, the
His show.
college.
That
Yeah, the
see,
college shit.
this is. See, look, he did it like a lot of other people wish they did it. He made his own show, and then ESPN partnered with the show, the broadcaster. Everybody
Right.
else, that's their show. Like first, even Stephen A. Bro, that ain't his shit. His first take ain't his. That's the station that he just a worker on there. That ain't his shit.
Yeah.
That's why like
No.
they was trying to partner with Shannon Sharp, but Shannon was like, "No, I'm eating by myself." You should have did that shit.
Shannon
He
killed
probably want to
himself.
be. That's probably why he in the position he in now. 'Cause they ain't give them white boys what they want.
Look, him and Gilbert Arenas.
Man,
But this is what I'm saying. Y'all keep
man,
get caught up in some nonsense. Y'all,
man, that's
I-
bro.
like
That's
that
ridiculous,
whole thing pissed
man.
me off.
Mm.
That whole thing pissed me off because then that's when it's already bad enough that Stephen A gets he gets a nasty rap. You know what I mean? He a Tom, he this, he that. This is what they say. Then as soon as he gives some brothers some shine, look what they do. They get fired. They get fired. One gets arrested. I'm like, come on, man. Then y'all gonna get mad if he just stay with Ryan Clark or somebody like that, and then they blow up. You can't get mad at them people. He tried. He trying to put y'all on. Try to put Ocho on. I don't know if he's gonna do that. Uh, like y'all can't say he's not trying to put certain people on. He's trying. And y'all not doing it. So I don't know what to tell you.
You can't, this is what people don't understand too. Like, oh, he a gatekeeper, bro. Look, man, you can't put everybody on because shit, you put the wrong person on, your ass go fall off. So no, you can't put everybody on. So all that, bro, all that gatekeeper stuff, bro. Like, nah, like, look, I ain't a Stephen A. fan. I just don't like the way I see the discrepancy on how he covered black versus any other person. He covered, and I understand that too. From especially like this is what like until you experience something, bro, you don't really know how it feels, and you look at how other people act and then you judge it. But when you're a successful black man that made it through all that shit, and then you look at other black men. Like you more critical on them than you are anybody else. Because that's like your house, bro. You gonna be more critical about the shit in your house than you is outside. You like I'm not I can't I don't I mean fuck what's going on in my neighbor house. I gotta take care of mine right now. So I mean I
Absolutely.
understand, but you have to be in that position to even understand that though. So a lot of shit that he say it come off kind of fucked up, but it's like we so used to everybody focusing on black people. Everybody make money or off of black exploitation shit, black pain, black. Everybody make money off that shit. You'll see some Chinese people covering some black news, like bro, what the heck got to do with you? Nothing. But anyway, but I'm just saying that's just how it is. Everybody. So like black
Yeah.
people, when we see black people do it, we so used to everybody else doing it. So when we see ourselves or people look like us do it, we feel some type of way. But you have to learn understand that person's intent. There's a reason. Like I was working at a hospital, man. I hated this lady for like 4 years, man. I'm like, why is she always fucking with me, bro? Like she on my top about everything, bro. Like we used to put our scrubs on at work. So one day I'm trying to hurry up and put my scrubs on, and when I took my pants off, my sock fell off, right? So I'm putting my scrubs on now, and I'm putting my sock on, and scrubs is thin. So half of the scrub was tucked in my sock. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm trying to hurry up and get to the floor because I'm late. I go out there, bro. She put me on blast in front of everybody for like 5 minutes, talking about how ghetto I look, and I'm like. And she was just going, I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? Just going in on me. And then she finally said, at the 4 minute mark, she finally said, yo, sock, your pants leg tucked in your sock. What you think, you gang banging? I looked down like, oh, I didn't even notice that. You should have said that at the beginning. I'm trying to hurry up and come in here. Like, she's like, well, even if you late, you need to make sure you look presentable. And I'm looking like, lady, fuck out of here. That's what I'm thinking, right? But then after a while, I understood. 'Cause I was still young. So after a while, I understood like because she told me, we had this function, we out drinking and stuff, and she asked me to come to the bar about because I was real cool with her husband. I knew her husband. Her husband was my boss at a car wash like years before I even met her. Her husband fucking loved me, but he put me through some shit too. But it was like mentoring shit though. But he made me, man, bro, my car broke down one day, and I'm like, bro, I can't make it to work. My car broke down. He said, "Do you live an hour away?" I'm like, nah, just like maybe 5, 10 minutes driving. So he said that's like what 30 minutes walking, and I'm like, yeah. He said, well, you should be here in time. You got an hour 25 minutes to punch in. Get to walking.
Mm.
I'm like, damn. All right. He said, you want this job? Get to walking. I'm like, all right, shit. Fuck, walk to work. He drove me home. But anyway, so this is her husband, right? He put me through some shit too, but we was cool. But then we sitting at the bar drinking, and she was like, "You know why I'm so hard on you?" And I'm like, "Why?" She was like, "Because there's only 6 of us in that whole department that look like us, and I'd rather be hard on you before these other people are hard on you. Because I'm gonna do it with love. They not." And I'm like, "That's some real shit." And
Mm.
ever since then, I looked at it different, bro. I really looked at her different. Even if she was going in on me and shit, I looked at it different. Like, okay, I understand. And that's how it should be, man. Because like if I go hard on you, bro, it's gonna be out of love. It ain't gonna be out of hate. I'm going hard because I know you can do better. You can be better. But somebody else outside
Yeah.
of caring about you, bro, when they go hard on you, it ain't gonna be the same, bro. They doing it out of hate. They trying to destroy you, bro. People go hard on you. They try to build you, bro.
Watch how I lean into your show. People's self esteem ain't even built to even take that type of tough love.
Criticism.
They they
Hmm.
they they so soft. They self esteem is so shattered. They think it is could destructive criticism instead of trying to build them up. He's talking about me or she's talking about me. I don't want to be around her no more because their self esteem is
Why am I
that
talking
low.
about
Y'all get ready. Y'all get ready for my 33 brother because he
it? I
about to
ain't even
talk
know I
about
was
some
supposed
self
to go
esteem
in, bro.
situation. What you mean?
I ain't even know. I ain't even know. I'm chilling, bro. Man, look, bro. I done had some of this shit go. There's a trend called rubber cement. Yeah, it feel like I done sniffed some damn
Yeah,
rubber cement or something, bro. Like, damn, I feel good. I'm chilling, bro. Chilling in the garage
I
against
look.
some corn because my gaming chair broke, so I put an old recliner in there. I'm chilling back in the garage, bro, just chilling, bro. Like he's like my brother. I'm like, go on where? Like, oh shit, I got a show. And rubber cement.
Y'all look like I'm sitting there pushing the segment like, yo, my guy get ready to talk about self-esteem, and let me start self-esteem because look, they so soft they ain't even gonna be able to handle no constructive criticism. He talking about what you talking about? What show?
Bro, I was a guy that came in the
Ah,
house and laid in the bed and chilled, bro. I'm like, you going live? Like, live what? Like, yeah, I'm alive. I'm alive. No,
yeah,
are you
look, I'm
going
alive.
live? I'm breathing,
I
motherfucker. What you
promise
talking about? Am
you.
I going
Yo, I
live?
promise you, if that thing did just hit my alert, like, yo, he going live in a half hour, I would
Bro, I'm
I
telling you,
listen, I was about to get off and go to sleep
I ain't gonna,
myself.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was about to, I was chill in the garage, man. That's my little like man cave, I guess you want to call it. Bro, I was in that bitch chilling, bro, relaxing and everything. I got everything in that bitch, bro. I'm telling you, little mini crib. I, I ain't gonna be thirsty in that bitch.
Oh my
I'm
god.
good, man. I'm chilling, man.
Oh my god, yo, that was crazy. He like, wait, what show you talking about? I'm like, the
Hold
show
on, bro.
you told everybody to be ready in a half
Trying to set
hour.
me up, bro.
Yo,
Hold
I ain't trying to, you set me up.
on,
Yo, I'm telling you,
bro.
I'm sitting here, I'm like, yo, I'm just talking. I get the alert, like, damn, he going live in a half hour. Let me try to get him segued up. Tell me what live, what show? Yes. I'm trying to segue over there so we can, whoever's here could go on over there if that's where they're going. Like, he talking about what show? Like,
And man, over listening to the Jeopardy song in their head.
what the hell they
Hey,
talking? What they
man.
talking about over there? He talking about what shows? I'm looking at my alert like he going on in a half hour. Like, okay, we gonna keep this conversation going for about good 20 minutes so he can get himself ready. Tell me what show?
Man, shit, I ain't even close to ready, bro. I mean, more
Oh
minutes, I
shit.
guess. I'll do that in a minute.
Three,
Don't mind me.
two.
Uh, are you serious? I ain't putting for 45? Oh, you
Yeah,
tripping.
it's 12:38. You said 12:40.
Oh, man.
You
What I need some stuff. What I need the computer. I need, hold on, bro. My glasses back. I can't see shit. All right, bro. Let me get out. Let me get myself together, man.
yo man, shout out to the
Let me get
co-host, my third
myself
street brother.
together. You know I'm about to be out here
So
flying,
we
bro.
going we going
I ain't even
yeah,
gonna
you
talk
is
about no
tripping, man.
self-esteem. I'm about to fuck with people's self-esteem. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm like, you ain't listening. I love you too. Man, I put a ring on your finger. Get that shit on. My bad, bro. I had to.
Shout,
I'm
shout
on
out to my third
old
street
Gary
brother, my
time.
co-host. The word. Yeah, this
Motherfucker be
guy
having magic
crazy.
lamps, bro. Motherfuckers be having magic lamps. Right before the
You
show, you
look,
know how like on
listen,
Apollo, hey, on Apollo, they used
you
to
got
rub
run the log.
the they rub the law before they go on stage to start the show. I go in the room and rub a breast
You
and
gonna rub the log.
a
Yeah,
butt, bro.
you got rub. Yeah, you got that's some good luck right there. That's some good power you
Yeah,
right
I go
there.
rub the
That's
breast
your
and the
thing.
butt.
Do your thing.
Yeah, man,
You
that's how I
know,
get ready for the show. When I don't rub a
let me
breast and a
get
butt, I
your
don't even be on there long,
well, that's what you better do.
bro.
Look, I'm gonna just talk and we getting off. Look, I ain't even putting the link up, nothing. I'm just doing this because I said I was gonna do it. I ain't come back Sunday. Be back. I'll be back Sunday. I ain't even coming up live tomorrow. But that's my guy, y'all. That's my guy. Shout out to him. Uh, he
All
just
right, I'm
announced that
about to
he
start.
pushing it back for a week. He pushing
Oh,
back the fantasy draft for a week. Like I said, if y'all want to join in, y'all hit him up. He's on his community wall or his Instagram. So that way you can get down with the get down. It's free. It's no fees, no nothing. You get to enjoy the fact that you get to pick a team of your liking and see how you do against other people. Nothing wrong with it. It don't cost you a thing, and we just gonna have fun for the next 17 weeks. Y'all hit him up and get the information from him. I'm ready when he ready, so I'm already there.
Man, what we
Take
got
flight, take
basketball
flight.
again too.
Now, well, we got enough. Look, we got 60 days for that because
I know.
the season starts in middle, the middle of October, like October 22nd. We'll talk about that too. But if y'all want to come through, let's go. Come through. We here. This the sports channels for y'all. It's not just for us. It's for y'all.
We ain't going
We gonna have that
anywhere.
conversation. We gonna have that conversation. Didi, he coming. Didi. I don't even know if you here, but he be over there in a second.
I'm trying to. I don't know. Okay, we'll go live. All right, bro.
All righty. So, like I said, we just made the announcement that we are pushing the fantasy draft back 1 week. So next Saturday, we're gonna say August 30th, around the same time, we're gonna have the fantasy draft. If you would like to participate, once again, hit the word up on his community wall, hit the word up on his Instagram, and like I said, it don't cost nothing. It's absolutely free. We all get to sit down and do a draft. And if y'all want, according to him, he's gonna do the live with the draft, so we all have fair share of what's going on. And like I said, once we pick our teams, we gonna have 17 weeks to rock and roll. The best. I don't even know the rules and regulation of this league because we all gonna find out together when we do that live stream, which is next Saturday. So it's a lot of football fans out there, and I know that for sure. You are all welcome to join. I will repost the actual post if he doesn't do it to show y'all what's going on, what he's talking about, his actual community post. But in the meantime, y'all, we got the sports world winding down. Next week is September. We're gonna have the dog days of MLB. They'll be getting ready to start their playoffs in October. So they'll be revving up their last month of baseball. The NFL is gonna be coming up next September 4th. I'm gonna give my predictions right around uh that Monday night after we do the conversation about uh I almost said Wars Raw. Raw on Netflix. Uh after we talk about the matches at Clash in Paris and what happened then. So I will have that conversation Monday about the the division winners, uh my records that I'm predicting early and all of that. And if we do a fantasy league, if we when we do the fantasy draft, I will speak about that then too. If I don't co-stream it, but like I said, this is what we're doing. We're getting this thing revved up to where we're going to talk about more than just wrestling. We'll talk about more sports, basketball, baseball, football. As these things get, hockey's getting ready to start soon. Hockey's about 45 days away. The fall and winter sports is coming, y'all. And we gonna be ready on Sports Chat with Mr. 33. I hope y'all will be ready with us. So with that being said, from the Channel 9 studio, this is Mr. 33 signing off. I will see y'all Monday night.